What are you trying to say?
Oh, I just need to go get this fixed and put some gas in it.
You got no gas in it?
You ain't got no gas. Got like less than quarter or a little bit over a quarter of a tank.
You want to take Malcolm since he misses you so much and is needy?
Yeah, it's like
Whoever said I'm needy.
you.
I can't get in. No, watch out. I was yoinked you out. What the hell?
Malcolm.
My bad. Well, could you back up the cones in my way?
I just don't see a cone.
Nope.
What are you thinking, Doc?
Too much.
Oh, okay. What does that mean?
Means I have a lot on my mind.
It better not be my shit.
It's everyone's shit.
Oh.
But yes, your shit is in there somewhere.
It is okay if it's if you needed to put it on the back burner.
Shut up.
I'm being serious.
So am I.
Man, what the hell? I try to be nice and you just tell me to shut up. It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it is. Get over it.
What do you think it is?
I don't know yet. The symptoms are very basic, which means it could be one of 1 trillion things. A lot of what you described feels the category of a lot of things, from the most common house cold to, well, I'm not going to say what, but
What, muscle strain?
yeah, it could be the most basic of things. It could be just general strain. It could be a house cold. It could be the most simplest of things, but it could also not be the simplest of things. So I have to consider every avenue.
Hmm.
Because there's so much, it's hard to define.
You don't need to draw blood or anything to figure it out?
I mean, if you would let me, I can test blood.
I mean, if you want to.
I mean, it would definitely help rule out some things.
It's all on the ground of Altus Reconstruction if you want to go get... That's a joke.
Shut up.
Come on, that's slightly funny.
I'll shoot you next time. God damn it. That's a joke. I'm not going to shoot you.
Yeah, what the hell? I get shot at all the time. Stop. It's not funny.
She says, making a joke about it.
Haha. Hasn't killed me yet. I can still joke about it. But regardless, I think that if you need do whatever you need to do to figure out what's going on, because I would like a reason as to why I feel the way I feel, rather than just kind of being like, ah, it's probably fine.
Yeah, look. Like I said, the symptoms are very, like, normal symptoms for a very wide spectrum of things. So blood tests would definitely help. Have Callahan do a general body check.
Hey, wife.
Yes, wife.
I need a body check.
Oh, okay.
We were talking about ways to cut down the list of potential problems that she's facing. And I said, okay, well, I can draw blood, but you may need to have your wife do a general head-to-toe body check.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. That's not a problem.
Yeah, no, I figured you would definitely 100% be a volunteer for that.
In typical me fashion, I took that sentence and ran with it.
Yeah, that's
As
okay.
expected.
Remington!
Yeah, no, she knows what to look for, so that's fine.
No!
I mean, we can also do general brain scans and stuff to make sure there's nothing going wrong in the head.
Wow, well,
mean,
there's a lot going on in
Other
the head.
than, yeah, shut up. I was getting to that part. I mean, other than what is already happening. But other than that, it's literally just. It's just time. Like, we need to see what happens. Because you could wake up tomorrow and be fine.
I mean, I feel better than I felt last night. Or I did. And then I started doing more things and now I feel like a little weak again.
Yeah, but you also gotta accept that you're adapting to feeling horrible, so that by the time you have adapted a little bit, your brain is tricking you into thinking it's normal.
What? It's normal to be not be fucked up? Wait a second. That's another joke because, you know.
Yep.
I have a laundry list of things that are wrong with me.
I know.
I got lung problems, I got head problems, and I got maybe more problems that I don't know about. Whole lot of problems.
It's the. I didn't know how bad it was until I saw the rest of the world kind of problem
What does that mean?
in terms of health. So, like, you not feel as bad as you did when you woke up,
Remington!
but that's because you've adapted to it and you've adjusted.
You get the big mama voice coming at you. Stop eating that.
But just because you've adapted and adjusted doesn't mean you're still not okay.
What?
It's just you're used to looking through your eyes in that
Why
sort
don't
of
we open up Hornbill?
haze.
When I give up pump and run.
Okay, fair.
Unless you want to run it.
I don't know if I can run a business.
I think maybe you should give it some time, considering you just stopped running the hospital.
True. And I still have other things to take care of. Why pointing? Why pointing?
What's tips?
Okay.
That's not my tip.
Well, I think where your tip is compared to where I see your tip is two different things, okay? Perception is a bitch.
Yeah, okay.
I hate it when I'm looking for the tip and my depth perception's off.
Oh,
Isn't that the worst?
shit. Someone try to run into a street light real quick. That was a joke.
Nope, I'm doing it.
Wait, why?
It's a test. Okay, so never mind.
What's supposed to be different?
They're not supposed to break.
They're not supposed to break.
Well, when they get the city is doing upgrades to them.
So there's gonna be like cement in them?
Yes.
Fuck.
No more motor unit getting taken out by light poles.
Oh, well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
We are a square.
So no more like falling like turtle shells or whatever.
There's
Yes.
nothing square about this family. There's too many straight lines in a square.
What?
But we're square. See, I'm one side, Dawson
No.
one side. These two are their own sides. We're a
I
square.
feel like, you know, To be a square, all the lines have to be straight, and I just don't think that everybody in the family does that, dog.
I'm not straight at all. I am so curved. It's not even funny.
Closest we
Yep,
are is a circle.
Same.
What?
This
What
is
about a rectangle?
this is an oval. That still implies straight lines.
Oh.
Wife, you're not straight.
There's nothing straight about this family.
Yeah, you're fucking ma. What the hell?
I'm gonna go find Kool-Aid. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wife. Oh shit. Help. 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 I'm in danger. Help.
What do you mean you're in danger? What the hell?
She's gonna smother me with love. Help. Was that convincing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
No dumb bitch comments. Stop it.
What? Kool-Aid.
No.
Warm dick.
No.
Hot water.
Nope. Well, yes, that. I was saying no to be a
So you're gonna
bitch.
give it to me cold? Man, what the
No, that's not what I meant. I was just saying no to be a brat.
heck?
You think I'm gonna be okay? You think it's nothing terrible?
What with your all of the, why if you're worried about it, I'm worried about it. I mean, I was worried about it yesterday when you pleaded to go home.
What?
Yeah, I paid attention.
I didn't think you didn't. Why were you worried?
You never asked to go home first. What the hell? It's always me. Or like, we're both like, yeah, we're tired.
Yeah, I was, I don't
You're
know
having a
if
rough
I
day.
want to scare you even more.
I'm not scared.
Nervous.
Concerned.
We were standing at Pump and Run, and I could feel my body start shaking really, really badly.
Mm-hmm.
Just like general weakness and weird things. It's never done that except after my lungs collapsed where I was pushing myself to stay upright.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know. I got super tired. I don't even remember really what was talked about or what was said or anything because I was just out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was laying on the ground bleeding for a good 10-15 minutes-ish.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the whole time I could barely lift my head or pack my wound with gauze or... I barely managed to pack it. And then Forsyth ended up helping me and wrapping a tourniquet around my arm and helping me pack the rest. But I knew what to do. I just couldn't bring my fingers in my hands to listen. And then the rest of the day I was shaky. I just thought it was just because, you know, fragment or because lack of pain meds or just stress leading into it in general. And then I don't know. I've been feeling more and more, what's the word? Since the kids started dumping all their shit on me, I started feeling a little weird, and then I was just like, okay, it's just because I'm stressed and I'm sponging and all this other shit, and then this was the first time I've actually been through a highly stressful situation where I was laying on the ground bleeding for a considerable amount of time. Because usually I haven't gone down in a while. I think since October 20-something.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, okay, it's probably just because of that. but the second that or it's probably just because of the stress of the department and the kids and the Norman and everything, and I don't know, yesterday I kind of realized that maybe that's not what's going on. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't feel good. I feel weird.
Does your body feel weird? Does your mind feel weird? Is it the same? One or the other?
My mind's the same. I don't feel like that's the problem. I mean, I still feel stressed, but my mind's fine, I think.
No. Anyway.
Well, you know what I mean. Fine in the
know
Reyna
what you
sense
mean.
of fine.
Yeah.
I'm not like succumbing to demons every night or, you know, losing my mind or writing all over the mirror with lipstick. I don't feel that crazy.
Anymore.
Not anymore. My body feels, I don't know. It feels like I'm kind of right back where I was when my lungs collapsed, like post that.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a totally different thing because I was in a lot of pain then, and I'm not in pain. I just feel weak.
Okay.
Like, yes, the bullets hurt. I don't know why they hurt as much as they do. I don't know why I'm sitting at a solid 7 right now. But I also just feel like my hands are shaking too much and I can't hold my arms up without it shaking, and I don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
It was a slight thing that I was like, okay, it's probably just stress and exhaustion because, you know, I haven't slept soundly in forever. And then I realized that maybe it's not after last night, and my body was just like, dog, I'm gonna fail on you if you keep standing here.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what it is. What are you thinking?
Lots of things.
Okay. Give it to me.
Oh, lots of big doctor wordy things.
Okay. Like I'm 5? Peace.
For the sake of general routine, think doing basic bloods is a good start. Just to rule out things such as like lack of nutrition or lack of certain vitamins or things like that. I don't think you're malnourished. But, you know, sometimes. I don't think you have one specific problem, but I think you have a compounding amount of problems that are all just weighing down on you. So just rule out the things that I know that I can treat first, like lack of certain vitamins, or if you're lacking certain nutritions, or, you know, anemia, like whatever, things like that. You know, this also could be some of your side effects immediately following being shot could be related to blood loss. So if you had like a low RBC, I would do that. If you had like high white blood cells, we treat for that, or go looking to make sure we're treating for the right thing and treat for that. He said he did scans, so I'm not really concerned unless something pops up.
He didn't do
which
scans.
Means you just not what he said.
No, I didn't do scans. He just checked for any. He did an ultrasound and checked for fragments. That's it.
What's a scan, you silly? That's radiology.
Oh, okay. Well, an ultrasound is not a scan. A scan is an X-ray.
Okay. All right. You and I have different terms for scans. All right. He did an ultrasound.
Yes.
He did some radiology shit. That's all my brain works with. Anyway.
Anyways, continue. I understand.
He said, so he didn't find any like pooling blood or anything like that. And I went, cool. No displaced organs. Wonderful.
The missing organs are still missing, though.
Well, I'd hope they'd still be missing.
That'd be really funny if it wasn't. Okay, I'm sorry.
Really
go.
fucking confused.
Sorry, go. I'm lacking concentration.
You wouldn't be a cum dumpster anymore. What the hell?
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Scans.
Right. So if we need to, we could do an additional scan, do a CT, do an X-ray just for shits and giggles. Who cares? Probably do an X-ray first, then do a CT because that's how this works. Anyway. I'm trying to put together a couple different pieces in my mind. So let's remember when we were in the apartment, Weasel's apartment, and I said that you were back in the same place you were when you were a kid, where you're taking and sponging everybody's shit, and you're being the punching bag for the emotional punching bag for everything.
Yeah.
Right. So that existence takes a toll on you, and then also in my mind comes the your physical well-being is equally connected to your mental well-being, and they affect each other together.
Right.
So I think there is a possibility that the one part is affecting the other heart, which is why maybe you're more sensitive to the pain to your abdomen where you were shot compared to like maybe your arm, or why like you're physically exhausted. I'm not going to equate it to one singular medical thing. I think it is a collection of more than one.
So you think
I also think that you've been going so hard to do everything all at once, all the time. And yes, you do take breaks. But you can only take so much. And your body is telling you to chill the fuck out.
But I'm not even doing anything physically exerting.
How do I explain the pictures in my brain right now? True, you're right. You are not maybe doing something physically exerting, but when you exert and do things with your mind, like I said, your mind and your body are connected. So you're worried about all the paperwork coming with SAS doing the interviews. You're doing you're down to 16 people that you've already done? 17?
22.
Right. That's mentally exhaustive. Because you're giving them your undivided attention to solve a bigger problem, right? There's still a mental load that is required of you to do the things that you are doing.
I know.
It's a mental load to make a decision. There's a mental load to do something. There's a mental load just to show up some days and be present. I think you play off a lot of the things you do
Good night, country girl.
because you're so used to doing the most and don't realize how the most affects you.
You think my head's betraying me? I don't feel like I'm super uber stressed out like I was a few weeks ago.
Sure. It's kind of, we'll call this my prognosis, right? I don't have a clear diagnosis of what I truly think this is, but I feel confident in this.
I already have a planned out of what it is. She's not that far off. I'm gonna give her that.
You're worried about Joey. You're worried about Malcolm. Malcolm's needy. We love Malcolm. Comedic relief. You're worried about the kids, what they're doing, dealing with Rich. The back-to-back that we had to be at the hospital for an entire week. You try to take on my stresses. Doesn't help. But every
Stress-induced
night
organ
is
failure.
a struggle.
That's not a problem.
No, it's not a problem, but it's still a mental load. It might not to you be a big strenuous load, but it's still a load. It's still another thing. It doesn't help.
But I feel like it doesn't hurt either. She's so stubborn. What else you thinking?
I mean, I feel like that's the brunt of it.
So I'm probably not dying.
I don't think you're dying. Why do you think you're dying?
I don't think I'm dying. I just don't want to die.
Okay, well, I get that. You don't have the impending feeling of doom?
Not immediately, no.
Okay. No, I don't think you're dying. I just think your body is telling you that something needs to change. Or you're gonna have another incident like when your lungs collapsed.
What?
Not saying that your lungs will collapse, but your body's going to tell you that you need to sit the fuck down.
I haven't even...
I understand that you're mad. I get it. But something's happening. You're more sensitive to certain pains. And you physically are exhausted. Not just mentally exhausted, but physically exhausted. Something ain't right, Chief.
I know.
I know it's annoying to be told to chill the fuck out. Especially when you have so many things that you want to do.
The thing is that I have been chilling out. I haven't needed to help anybody with, like, the kids-wise with anything.
Mm-hmm. I think the best thing that you can do to help Dawson or me help you is to keep track. You can be most literal and like write it down or text one of us or just keep a mental note of when you feel more exhausted or when you feel more tired or when you feel more pain more than normal. What makes it better? What makes it worse?
He already asked me about the exercise at Pump and Run because I was lifting weights for, like, a little while.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him this morning I woke up with more energy than I had last night, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I'm slowly dwindling back to where I was when I went to bed last night.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever the fuck I was lifting weights, I guess.
Well, lifting weights does require energy. You use the energy that you had.
better be a one-off thing.
I get it. I know it's annoying.
You know, I used to think that the first thing to go for me would be my fucking mind because I would be so fucking messed up in the head. It's really bothering me that it's not.
Yes.
Have you heard about the recent Xander thing?
No.
So he contacted Adora, wanted to meet up and chat. She brought a bunch of friends, and she mentioned to Emily on radio that Xander was also on that this was happening, and Emily said not to meet him alone. Apparently, this comment hurt, and he couldn't see past his own self to realize that she was taking friends for safety, and now has done a Xander.
What does that mean?
Cut contact, gone cold turkey, not talking, not responding, etc.
Means he's probably in an episode.
Just thought you should know.
Thank you.
Why stand like that?
What? Because I slouchy.
Why slouchy?
Because I slouchy.
Stop it. Bad
No.
posture. You don't want to be hunched
No.
over when you're 80.
Yeah, I do. What do you mean? I'll be the adorable little grandma.
Stop. You honestly think I'll be okay? You don't think like it's something terrifying?
Do you think it's something terrifying? You keep asking me. You ask me if you're dying.
Well, I don't know. I thought I was gonna be fine when my lungs mysteriously just started collapsing on. Well, I didn't say mysteriously. There was signs. I ignored those.
Mm-hmm.
But I also just don't know if I'm downplaying it or I just.
You downplay most things, if we're being honest.
Oh. Do you remember how frustrated I got when I couldn't do what I wanted to do and just do things for myself after in November?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm trying to make sure that I don't have to. That I don't. I can't figure out how to word this. I don't want to be at that spot again, and I think I'm trying to prove myself that I can't, that I'm not going to be. I feel like in the process, I'm making everything worse.
Okay. So, let's start with you communicating with Dawson or myself when things get better, when things get worse. What does it? When? This way, we can collect data so that we can better focus our research.
I hate not knowing things.
I understand. And in a way, Dawson and I don't know what's going on either. We can't just look at you and say, oh, this is the problem. Well, it depends on the day, but you know what I mean. I'm not the wizard, Harry.
I didn't think you were, hon.
I know. It would be dope if I could just look at somebody and diagnose them with other issues, but that's just not how life works, unfortunately. There's a reason why medicine is a practice.
I picked Dawson's brain while you and Malcolm went to go fix and fuel the car, and he said that they're so broad, he has to figure out what What's going on?
Right. Your symptoms could be just the... Like, if you... I say this with a lot of love. If you were a normal person, not somebody who had a lot of, like, physical traumas, in that sense, and got shot, and you were feeling these things, I could chalk it up to blood loss, lack of nutrition, lack of proper health care. Give you what you need. See you back in a week. See how you're feeling. But you're somebody who's gone through multiple traumatic incidences. You have pre-existing health conditions that could be playing into it or could not be playing into it. Both mental and physical conditions. So that's why it's kind of so broad. It could be one thing, it could be another. It could be a mix of all the things, it could be something brand new. I know, it's annoying. Welcome to the other side of the line.
Hey, I gave you a new project. Sorry, that was a badly timed joke. My
If you stress a whole lot about it, you're either going to make it worse by stressing yourself out and increasing your mental load.
I don't know how to not stress.
I know. It's such a terrible thing, isn't it?
Life, I'm terrible at not stressing about things.
I know, imagine living an entire childhood in chaos.
What?
And now trying to figure out what it's like to not live in chaos all the time. Imagine. Crazy.
Why call me out like this?
It's my job. And I have fun with it.
I feel like I've touched this before when I was talking to you, but I just... I wish I didn't have to always think in survival mode.
Well, I wish you were put in a position where you didn't have to.
I mean, it makes me a great cop, I guess.
It is a tool that you can use at your disposal, yes.
Do you think I'd be cool if I was normal?
No, you'd probably be pretty boring.
What?
I also don't know if normal you who didn't go through all that shit would have the ability to cope with all of the things that have happened.
In the last 2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Fuck, the last 6 months alone.
Haha. Almost 7.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this, because now me saying I'm exhausted has a whole new meaning, and it's pissing me off. I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Because everything is... much like my job, everything's not black and white. At least when it comes to me. And there's just... I'm gonna say damage again for lack of a better word. I already know what you're gonna say in response, you don't have to say it, but...
It'll be okay. We'll figure it out. Two minds are better than one.
3. Because I have to be at the
Yeah.
reporting factor of this.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying, what I'm hearing is I should stress test myself.
I'm gonna find a tuna and hit you with it.
Whoa! That's I'm allergic to tuna. Please no.
Yeah.
Tuna, catfish, cod, and salmon. I can't have
Tuna's
catfish.
an ocean fish. That's a saltwater fish.
I don't know. I was told tuna.
Okay, salmon, I think can be both. Catfish, I think, is freshwater. What the hell? Where'd you get the weird food allergy?
I don't know.
I'll be back in a minute.
No,
I was told catfish, cod, tuna, and salmon. That's what I was told. I don't know. I was told river fish, but I was like, okay, I don't know how that is all river fish, but
okay.
imagine the irony of it being catfish I'm allergic to. Pussy fish.
Pussy fish. Catnip.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Dawson and I
Are we gonna go do
will
that
work on it.
now and run all these tests now?
What? No. What the hell? What the hell? Where'd Malcolm go?
He left.
Malcolm!
Yeah, what's up?
What, dude?
Out on the side of the road, I had a collision with my golf cart and a vehicle, and these guys are trying to decide if they want to steal my shoes or not.
Can I shoot them?
No, they're fine.
Fuck.
What are
Man,
you
I
guys
just
up
want to use my anger.
Why are you angry?
I was born angry.
Come here. Why angry?
I'm not angry right now. I'm always
You guys
angry.
still at West Eclipse Parking?
Yeah, I was just checking on you.
I hate
on
to
my
tell
way
you
back,
this,
mother.
but you're walking with a slighty limp.
Jeez.
Also, park the car.
Nice. Malcolm, I have cake.
I'm on my way back, but slow speeds of 40 miles per hour.
Unacceptable.
Weather, absolute shit. Traffic, a light.
Alright, can you unlock so that I can thumb?
How could you not like
Yes.
the rain?
Dawson, where are you?
Running to Thernos's house, why?
Oh.
Dawson.
Yes,
Dawson.
Joey.
He's answering me on text messages. Did you get a hold of him?
I'm not talking to him.
Okay, well, do you know if the family got a hold of him?
As far as I'm aware, he's ignoring Adora.
Okay,
well, I know
I'm
he's
gonna let them
avoiding her
handle
because he
that.
doesn't wanna,
There's cake in the glove box for
like,
Malcolm.
upset
I'm
her or
going to
hurt
think.
her.
Good luck.
Yeah, no, basically, he flipped out on her as soon as he became aware that her friends
Hey!
were nearby.
Hey, Ma. You guys have a good little talk.
Yeah,
So,
she's
yeah,
in her head.
I'm running
Your
to
cake's...
Thernos's house
Oh.
because Dala wants to see what I've done, and then I'll be back.
There's cake in the glove box. Grab it.
Cake?
Now.
Ooh,
Mhm.
is it vanilla cake?
No, it's strawberry.
Strawberry cake. That's okay. Thank you. You're so good to me. Ooh, I have to tell Mother my Black History Month fact of the day when she's back from her
True.
head. I'm excited.
Dawson, let us know when you're done. We have a car. We can pick you up. We're mobile.
Nothing, Mom.
Hey, Mom, this is gonna be a real dumb question. Is Dawson Dawson's first name or last name?
Dawson is his first name. Dawson Kennedy is his full name.
Oh. You know, if I ever do take the Kalishaw last name, I'm gonna have to make an African rendition of it.
Yeah?
Yep.